Hi everybody, what's up, what's new, and what's going on? We are, I guess, just heading into set 2 right now of this round of 16's men's doubles matchup, I guess, between Alan, Tong, and Will Yan on the far side of the court. Will being the one in the white shirt and Alan being the one in the black shirt. And on the near side of the court is the extremely good players, Andika, Yong, and Kevin Lee, looking to breeze through this, the rest of this match right now. They took the first sets 21-14 very convincingly, and it looks like they were pretty comfortable with their lead going into the second sets. And this is more gonna be kind of like an exhibition match for them, because they're not gonna be I mean, Andika and Kevin are not gonna need to try too hard to beat their opponents in these early rounds. They are very highly favored to at least make it into the finals of the Ryerson Open. So this is going to be kind of just a fun match, or a fun match for both these teams, because the results are pretty much carved out in stone already. Anyway, and yeah, I mean, again, not to disrespect Alan and Will on the far side. They are both better players than I am, I suppose. But with this kind of talent on the near side of the courts, with the huge jump smashes that you could see from both Andika and Kevin, it's going to be very hard for Will and Alan to really do too much to take the second set, and possibly even this third set if it goes up to that. Yeah. And as you guys are watching this matchup right now, you're gonna see that Andika, especially in the black shirt and the gray shorts on the near side of the court, he's gonna be playing with a few trick shots here and there, and so is Kevin actually, because both of them are I mean, very good players. They're coaches at their respective clubs, and they are extremely crafty and very good at what they do. So if you notice, some trick shots, that's pretty much kind of what they do when they play badminton. And that kind of stuff is something you don't usually see too much at the lower levels. So it's a delight to watch, and it's a delight to be able to witness these types of shots and see that there are guys out there who can pull off these shots on a regular basis. Whether it be like something like behind the back, which I don't think any of them will end up doing, or trick shots where they double pump or double pump any type of shot. We're just gonna have to kind of see what kind of stuff that they can deliver, and how they can surprise us pretty much. So at a score of 10-4 right now, not really breaking too much of a sweat, Andika and Kevin, they're looking like they're gonna take this very easily. And there isn't really when there's this much of a gap between the levels of the two teams, there isn't really too much you could do to counter any of their strategies or anything, or any type of strategy. There isn't really too much of a strategy you can go with that would hopefully get you a one set, or maybe even the match. And I think both Will and Alan know that. They're gonna kind of take this as just experience for later matches, and an experience of playing against better players. And at a score of 12-6, both Andika and Alan are looking very comfortable and not really trying too hard, lifting a lot of shots and missing that defense right there. So I guess a fairly rare mistake, and a fairly good smash by Will to force that mistake. Big jump, half smash right there. And wow, good defense, right? Oh yeah. 12, well, that was a really nice backhand smash. Anyway, it looks like Andika and Kevin stole 1 point from Will and Alan right now, because if you noticed on the scoreboard, it was 12-7, and then they won that. Andika won that point with a big backhand smash at the front of the court, and they served on the right-hand side, so I'm assuming they ended up with a score of 14-7, stealing one easy point away from Will and Allen, and neither Will and Allen actually noticing that they actually had 1 point stolen from them. So a little bit unlucky for them, and I think they might want to start keeping score from here on in. I'm gonna have to tell them that for future tournaments. Anyway, that's not too big of a deal because it's highly expected that the results are going to be the same anyway. But this is kind of going to be continue to be a display of the talent that you see on the near side of the court between Andika and Kevin. Definitely, wow, rushing into so many of these shots and playing around with angles and cross shots and fake drop shots all day long. Again, oh no, totally missing that drop shot, which was kind of weird because not only did he miss that drop shot, he missed it so badly that it ended up going under the net, or not even crossing the net actually. So getting a little bit too relaxed there and making up for it with a big jump smash cross court. Allen really having nothing to say about it and just letting it get right past him at a score of 18-11. And Andika continuing to cover the front of the net as if those drives are nothing at all. Missing that one just a little bit, hitting the frame and giving another point to Allen as he serves. And another trick shot right there. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but definitely, I guess goofing around a little bit as they cruise on to continue on to the next round. And somebody getting really excited in the far end of the gym with a big scream over there, scaring some of the spectators, I guess. And at 19-13, really, there's really nothing you can do if your name is either Allen or Will. Unfortunately for them, and a bunch of birdies just kind of ending up on their court, both on the left and right side. Oh wow. Huge jump fake drop shots, following it in, even if Will got to it, Andika was right at the front of the net to be able to cover that. So definitely one of the trademarks that you would see from Andika. And yet another jump smash cross court, this time Will having nothing to say about it and losing 21-13.